Betty Friedan was born in 1921 to immigrant parents in Illinois. She graduated from Smith College with a degree in psychology and began to pursue a graduate degree at University of California, Berkeley. In 1947, she settled down as a housewife and supplemented her family's income with freelance articles written for women's magazines. In 1963, Friedan published The Feminine Mystique, which illustrated the growing discontentment of women with their roles as housewives. This book marked the beginning of the women's movement of the 1960s and 70s. The positive feedback Friedan received for voicing these ideas led her to co-found NOW, the National Women's Organization. Friedan represents one of the great figureheads of the women's movement and succeeded in many legislative changes in favor of equality. However, her focus on only mainstream issues left out women who were not white, middle class, educated, and heterosexual.
Phyllis Schlafly was born on August 15, 1924, in St. Louis, Missouri. She was brought up as a Catholic and attended an all-girls Catholic school. She attended Washington University and later on Radcliffe College, where she earned her master's degree in government. She married lawyer John Fred Schlafly and had 6 children. She's most known for being a constitutional lawyer, conservative activist, and author. During the 1970s, she earned a majority of her fame from her campaign against the Equal Rights Amendment, arguing it would take away gender-specific privileges. In response to feminism, Schlafly's views mainly circle back to the idea that men and women are different, and those very differences provide the key to success as a person and fulfillment as a woman.
Here we are in the 1950s, for instance, the early 60s, with this one image of woman and embellished by enormous psychological, psychoanalytic jargon, where woman is defined, feminine fulfillment is defined solely in woman's sexual relation to man, as man's wife, mother, sex object, server of physical needs of husband, children, and home, but never defining herself as a person by her own actions in society.
We find, as we look into the matter, that ERA won't give women anything which they haven't already got or have a way of getting. But on the other hand, it will take away from women some of the most important rights and benefits and exemptions we now have.
What would be an example of that?
Well, a great glaring example on which there's full agreement between both the proponents and the opponents is the matter of the draft. Women are exempt from the draft. Selective service says only young men of age 18 have to register. But the Equal Rights Amendment will positively make women subject to the draft and on an equal basis with men.